leave a comment. Let me know that you are here. We have 2 codes tonight. We have code DAYPACK, which gets you a day pack, and free with the day pack you will get 2 small mesh pockets and a large mesh pocket, as you see there. All items must be in the cart at time of checkout. So when you do that, you put in your day pack, your 2 small mesh pockets, and your 1 large. It's going to remove the cost of those 3 mesh pockets for you. If you are in a hurry, we have woodland day packs available. Order the color small mesh and then put in notes the other colors that you will take, and we will get your order out quicker. Or just put, hey, I don't care what color the small mesh pockets are because they go inside and I'm not going to see them anyways. There is a second code, code Mercantile. And Amanda says that will get you 20% off all Amanda's Mercantile. And that's under Lifestyle tab. And that's salves, oils, and prints. She just bottled up a bunch of oregano oil. What is this? This is the beard oil. Beard oil and concentrated pain salve. And then she also, this weekend, did plantain salve, comfrey, pine tar, and calendula. She's got the 3D print stands of the Army guys. She's got the helmet stands, and then the Valentine's boxes, as well as the battery holders for DeWalt Milwaukee. We've got a bunch of padded hearing protection cases, lots of colors of those. Here's mesh pockets, multicam black, and then multicam black toxic, multicam black red. And then we've got a good amount of compact trough med pouches. We also have double wide crossbody bags and a lot of colors available. And then some bifold wallets. How is everyone? What's up? I just came inside about 15 minutes ago. Says that it is 18 degrees. 18? I think it says 18. Maybe it's not 18. Maybe it was 28. Let's see. 27 with a feels like 18. Kevin, what's up? Ghost, what's up? Jose, what's going on? Isaac, Hitman Hill, Byron Roberts. Scroll down here. Kiri, what's up? Hamster, how are you? Regenerative Orchards, what's going on? Everybody make sure you're following Regenerative Orchards on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube here. What else is Amanda 3D printing, and what filament? She uses all kinds of filaments. You can ask her. I'm sure she'll be on here shortly, depending on what it is she's making. And I'm sure you're on our text, you'll see all the stuff she's making. She's making tons of stuff. There's 8 machines running all the time. Going down to 8, yeah. We're going to be cold too. I went up this tonight. I've been outside at least the last 90 minutes. The rabbit water bowls are frozen, but they gnaw through the ice, right? So that ice cube has water in the middle. So I go up there with, warm water. I've got a big 60-gallon Rubbermaid tote with a stock tank heater, and then I just take pictures of water and kind of fill the ice cube back up, and it kind of melts it all. So for the last couple of days, that's all we've had to do. As it gets colder, we'll knock ice cubes out and then, refill twice a day. Zio, what's up? Been cold here in Idaho for a week. Just got off Whatnot, sold a bunch of cuttings and sile. Nice. SOE shanks. What about SOE shanks? I have some SOE striders too. A couple different versions. I even have a couple of the original, very first black red striders. Jonathan, what's up? $43 on here, 23 thumbs up, guys. Double tap that screen or back out and hit that thumbs up for us. Been foggy here. We were really foggy last week one day. Amanda's printing prison shanks now. Are you asking me or telling me? I don't know. Maybe she is. asking. Oh, I don't know. We'd played with it at one time, but I don't think she did anything more with that. My beard makes me look like a sensei. I'll take it. Usually it's some angry homosexual commenting on my beard. Semi-disposable 3D punch dagger. Yeah, that's what we did. We did the punch dagger thing. How do I get a watch strap? I clicked on the link in the email and it sent me to Instagram video. Yeah, it said on all of my posts, it said DM me in Instagram. So that's how you get that. And you give me all your information, what color you want, what width band you need, what your lugs are. Bamboo 3D printers. She's got, there's a bunch of them. Took a course this past Saturday, seen 2 SOE microwaves. What class was it? Where was that? Jackson, hey, you're banned, dude. You're gone. I don't have time for anything that fucking distracts me with your bullshit. What 3D printers are you using, Jason Boyd? Connecticut rifle course. Her last 2 showed bamboo P2Ss. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Some of them are P2Ss. Am I going to do watch bands without the Cobra buckle? Yeah, same thing. G-hook. P1S is cool. Clever, what's up, dude? How are you? Anybody do anything good this weekend? Anything cool happen? We went to some antique markets, shot some video. Amanda bought a couple things. I actually didn't buy anything. You use 1-inch buckles on your watch band. 1-inch Cobra buckles. Yeah, 1-inch Cobra buckles. Cobra buckle has a, where you been?
I was upstairs getting my...
I went out looking, I went out to the building, but you weren't out there. That's where I thought you were because the front door was unlocked. I probably left it open. Cobra buckle makes a fashion buckle. It looks like a Cobra buckle, but it's a lot lighter. It's it's less than half the weight, half the thickness. I don't have any of those right now. The ones I have are bigger samples. They sent me a box full of samples. But we can do it with a G-hook. Yeah, the Cobra buckle, I see people like, it's too heavy. Then don't buy it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, when I say I'm going to do Cobra buckles, we get 20 dudes just like that want to buy them. And it's heavy when you first put it on. But if any of you guys have, the cool watch to have, 30 years ago, 20 years ago, was the Citizen Aqualand, the dive watch. And when you put it on, that was a heavy watch, and you noticed it. When you put that Cobra buckle on, 2 minutes later, you don't notice it's on. You have no idea. And I've got big watches. I have some heavy watches. First weekend running since broken knee. Oh, that's cool, dude. That's super cool, man. How long have you been down with the broken knee? Took an AR build class. Very cool. Iridium, what's up, Ed? How are you? Anybody in Canada? If you're in Canada or not, follow the Iridium group, especially on Instagram. Shop for generators, painted under a freeway. Shopped for some heady glass. What is heady glass? What is that? Missed the beginning. My dinner made a rapid exit the same way it went in, just as you started. What? Get for store-bought tamale. Oh, those tamales made you sick? Is that what you're saying? 6 months since injury. Did some weed shit. Down for 2 months. Got it. Do we sell Gaston flags? We don't. No, we don't. I don't sell any flags. No. You can get them on Amazon. They're not like great ones. You can go to flag supply places and get, much better quality ones. Jesus does love me. You're right. You're right. He tells me all the time. Heady glass equals weed shit. Got it. What is that, like glassware type stuff? Pipes and bongs and shit. Existing Galaxy Watch Ultra is big for my small wrist. Couldn't imagine the Cobra buckle fitting in the shirt. Oh yeah, maybe not in a shirt cuff. Maybe you'd have to wear cuff links. Expensive pipes. You know some expensive glass is fucking dildos and shit. Holy shit. What am I always drinking right now? I'm drinking blood orange BCAAs, branch chain amino acids. And these are Extend. I get a 1 pound container. They do have, what's the sweetener that nobody likes? It's supposed to be bad for you. That's what's in here, I'm pretty sure. But I get them off Amazon. The flavors are amazing. I've got grape, which I don't like grape, but that one's pretty good. I get a mango. I get a sour apple. The watermelon is very good, and the blood orange. And I don't like anything citrus either or orange, but I don't know. Maybe I do now. I use a tequila that's got orange in it quite a bit. But you can get these on Amazon. If you buy anything on Amazon, click on the link through any of my videos in the description, and it'll take you there. It gives us a small percentage of your order. I used to love the Extend Fruit Punch, but they changed the flavor a few. Yeah, I don't like the Fruit Punch one. I ordered one, and luckily all they had was the smaller container, and I don't care for it. It tastes very, very diet, where these others do not. I bought a 48-star American flag at an estate sale last week. Huge. Don't know what. That's cool, man. That's very cool. Will that work if I click your link to find a glass? Yeah. If you click any of my link on Amazon, as long as it's on my descriptions of the video, anything for Amazon will take you to Amazon. It puts a cookie on your computer that stays there for 24 hours. Anytime you use Amazon, if you go through my link, it gives us a little percentage. You won't even know it's happened once you did it, other than it just opens Amazon normal for you. What's the product that I'm talking about? Extend branch chain amino acids. Chuck, what's up? Amanda, what's up? You have been a member for 42 months. If you make it to 48, I'll go ahead and keep you for the rest of your life. If you make it to 48 months here. What are these little dragons? Can you see these? I guess you can't see these. They stand up. I just thought that's so cool. The silliest little things. We were at do you have a store? I do no, I don't have a storefront, but look, let me show you. If you happen to be in the immediate area, Monday through Friday, you can stop by. We manufacture here. And you're gonna walk into the front door, which is over here. And this is the gear area. You can come in here, and for the most part, anything in here that we made, you can buy. And it's pretty good size. It's like 30 by 30 feet. Everything's on racks. It's not really made as a showroom or a storefront, but yeah, you can come in here and buy things. Tennessee, Middle Tennessee. We were at an antique mall today, and there's a lot of 3D print, because the antique malls now are not like antiques. It's like indoor swap meet, flea market, arts and crafts. And there are some cool things there, you know, that come out of estate sales and shit. But for the most part, what are you doing?
Working out. What are you doing? Can you see me?
Barely. I see you have like a pink bra or something on. I see that you have nothing on below that. What area are you in, Ghost? Still using a wallet that I bought back in 2015. Right on, man. We get dudes that have wallets from 2000 that we see. We see guys all the time comment that they've got stuff from back in my Oceanside days. Guy commented today on a video, as a matter of fact, that he has a vest, a light fighter vest that he bought from me in Oceanside. Close to Cameron, Texas. Got it, okay, cool. We are a little ways away. If you ever end up in Tennessee, by all means, come see us. I would spend a lot if you walked in here. Where are you at, Kevin? Charles, Chuck Wilson, what's up? Do anything good this weekend, Chuck? Here's some wallets that I made last week. These are bifold wallets. Right here. And then it's got 4 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it has a cash slot right here. And on this one, I debated whether to even put Velcro on there because the tiger stripe's just so cool. But so are all these. I mean, we got red thread, blue thread, woodland. Yeah, the tiger stripe stuff's very cool. It's very niche. Guys really like it. Columbus, Ohio, got it, man. There was a street called Light Fighter. Yes, there was. Yeah. I think there's a Light Fighter Drive in Fort Campbell. I think there's one in by Benning. There's quite a few of those. Was the term Light Fighter because of the street name? No, it was because a store called Light Fighter outside of Fort Campbell, and James Yeager was the vice president of that company. So they were actually our largest dealer in the United States. We had some bigger dealers in Japan at the time, and they wanted a vest, and we did a vest for Surefire for the training cadre, and we did a slightly modified vest for them, and we just called it the Light Fighter vest. This cat is having a fit because Amanda's out in the garage. There's a gym out there, and the cat, they don't give a shit what we're doing any other time, but if you're away from them, they think they want to be there. Went to every antique store in the area and looked for underpriced silver. Oh, that's cool, man. Cool. Did you see any like cool old antiquities? Anything cool else you thought you might use? Like I saw a canner today, like an all-American canner for like number 6 cans, probably maybe 4, but it had a sticking point, and I just wasn't sure. I should have bought it. It was only $100. And those things are usually, $1,200–$1,500. But I didn't get it. Can sealer, yeah. Saw a black tiger stripe, like a multicam black version. Where's that? Oh, you saw a pattern like that. That's cool, like a night tiger or something. Dude in Texas trained with Sonny and Tyler. Yeah, check out Sonny Pazikas in Texas. Have you ever visited the Reelfoot Lake area? Would love to hang with you guys and show you around. So is Reelfoot Lake where, is that Union City? Is that where the museum is? We did a custom knife show where our friends rented out the entire museum. And that was super cool. We went there a few hours early, hit a couple antique stores, went to a real cool coffee shop on Court Square. I have never been to Reelfoot Lake. My son went. And I'd like to go back to the museum. We were busy doing, vending at the knife show when we went. But that museum seems very cool. Plus, the rest of the property seems pretty amazing. Eagles are $169 on US Mint's website. That's fucking wild. My buddy on here bought a eagle last week at a coin shop and paid $100. Close to Union City, yes, that's the Discovery. Yeah, that's Discovery Park right there. Those are probably W coins. Tell me about W coins. What is that? Is that like certified or like rated higher or something? How rich are you? You said you rented out a museum. You own it. No, we rented a museum, the Union City Science Museum. It's very cool. They have, where we set up for the knife show, there's probably 30 vendors down there on the bottom floor. We were set up with dinosaurs. Like, it's the coolest shit in the world. The whole front wall is glass, and it's heated right there. And then I think there's a rocket ship and a couple jets out front. It's a neat place. You can rent. It's very. It's not expensive to rent it out. It is a very good value to rent that venue. It's very cool. Don't remember what pattern I. What are we talking about, Kevin? What do you got on order, bud? Mint website only sells collector coins, I would say. Got it. Okay. Okay. If you guys are wanting to buy silver right now, man, there's some good groups on Facebook that I have bought silver from many times. And they rate each other, right? So if a guy puts something up and you're interested in buying it, go, I'll buy this pending references. And like 5 or 6 dudes will jump on and give reference. Yeah, I did business with Bob. He's a great seller. And when you click any of their names, you will see how many posts and what the history is. That's the cool thing with the Facebook group. So the dude selling it, you click his name and you'll see that, he's listed shit for sale 100 times and it always sells right away. So obviously that dude's a decent seller. Good for kids. Took mine to the one in Dixon last week. Was a good time. Oh, it's great for kids, dude. Fucking great for kids. It's like a history museum mixed with a science and a, well, I guess, jets and shit would be science. They've got like some train cars out there. They've got like an old time village out. It's cool, dude. A museum is a attraction of antique items. That's a good way to put it. I guess the dinosaurs and shit. There's some live animals there too. Bunch of wallets and stuff, pocket organizers. Kevin, right on, man. When did you order? Coins. Been there, done that. Have plenty. What's more valuable when you're hungry, an egg or silver eagle? Well, I have 300 chickens. Why would anyone rent, nor how is it possible to rent a museum? Like, why would anyone rent? Like, this probably isn't a good place for you, man. You should probably go somewhere else. Like, if you don't like the shit I'm saying, why would anyone rent? Because it's a fucking awesome venue. There's motherfucking dinosaurs all around. And you've got dudes selling knives that sell for $5,000 and $10,000. It's a custom knife show. And my buddy rented the motherfucking museum. I don't know what your fucking disconnect here is. Belt, dangler. We got some danglers right now. There's a bunch on the floor. Order a belt. That's the faster. It always baffles me when guys are like, I'm waiting to get my order. As soon as I'm going to get my order, I'm going to place another order. That's fine. You're going to wait longer. If you find your order number, let me know. I'll be happy to take a look at it for you. If you use the discount code, then it's waiting on the discount code, whatever the free thing is. If you want to get it a lot faster, then just say, hey, just reply to your, give me your order number and just tell me that you'd be happy to take it without the free item. And I'm sure we can do something to get it out the door for you. Hey, fella, I'm looking to buy a butt pack, OD green only, but the website, that's because we don't have it right now. That's why it won't let you buy it. We don't have any butt packs right now, as a matter of fact. Order one of the other ones that you can buy, that it will let you buy. Put in notes that you want solid OD green, and we'll do it up for you. Just be aware it's not going to ship right now. We don't have it, but we'll build it. Sap. Yeah, sap. Yeah, it's a weighted. They'll have a spring in there, or lead shot, or metal in there. Amanda's great. John's good. Also, yeah, like Amanda said, there is a dinosaur museum in an industrial park. You would never know it's there. And they've got some cool stuff there. And those guys all dig. Like, they've been out to Idaho, and like there's a lot of like geologists on staff there and stuff. You'd have a good time there too, Tim. Do you eat emu eggs? You certainly can. I do not. I have not eaten. I have boy emus. I don't have any eggs from them. Went to a Warhawk museum. Ton of cool. Oh, that's very cool. Yeah. In Bowling Green. I think it's got to be Bowling Green or close to there. There's an antique store. When Brandel and I went up there to pick up that big boxing gym scale that I have, it rerouted us some weird way. And there is a museum there that has a bunch of warplanes right there in Bowling Green. Found a dealer with handmade saps and blackjacks. Got a homemade ice pick. Cool. Check out Bad Love Leather. Very, very well thought of in the industry. Up there with all the custom knife guys and stuff. Beautiful craftsman. Mad Love or Bad Love Leather on Instagram. Real good, real nice stuff. I stopped at the Corvette Museum coming back from your place in Tennessee. Thought, oh yeah, that is cool. Any advantage to having male emus? No, there is not an advantage to it. Emus, when they are born, you cannot sex them until they're like a couple years old, I think. And you have to send a part of the shell off for DNA testing. And I just really wanted ostriches when we went to buy these, and nobody had ostriches local. And this happened to come up like that night when I was looking in some of the groups I'm in, and she was very close to us. So we bought the two that she had, and they happened to be males. They're so cool, man. They're so fun. Are the males prettier than the females? I don't think so. Dinosaur Land, Stephen City, and Front Royal, Virginia. Oh, that's cool. Amanda wants a... Yeah, Amanda does want a Corvette. She does want a Corvette. Museum Wright-Patterson in Dayton, Ohio. What if the dudes that found dinosaur bones and put them together? Oh, I think a lot of them did assemble them wrong. There's a lot of. What about the dude in New York City? Like around the time when they were building the Central Park and shit, there was a dude in New York City who was super famous for having assembled a bunch of dinosaurs completely wrong. When am I getting peacocks? We've had peacocks. My neighbor had peacocks that showed up, and something ate them. Like keeping peacocks on property, peacocks go where they want to go, like guineas, and something has devoured peacocks every time they've been around. Hawk knives. Yeah, I saw you say that earlier. Decent for price. Cool. Is somebody asking about decent knives for the price, or are you just throwing out your buddy's name, or... Peacock screams scare the shit. I love them. I love them, especially the males. Man, they are so cool. I had a bunch of video with peacocks in them here on property last year. Beaver's tail as an example. Fat tail, but only a thin bone. When we imagine a T-Rex with a beaver tail. Got it. You ever listen to that Rogan episode that he had the guy on from Alaska that was telling the story about Smithsonian dumping all them dino bones? I didn't hear that, but every time giant skeletons get uncovered, apparently the Smithsonian shows up. And those guys that found all that Egyptian shit in the caves in Grand Canyon, all of a sudden the Smithsonian showed up. And there's even old newspaper articles about that. Just sharing an opinion. No, that's cool, dude. Cool. Bad Love Leather product is exactly the stuff I was looking at. Yeah, he's a fucking great dude, man. He and I we've communicated a few times. He's tight in like the Strider groups, and we see him at Blade Show and stuff. Yeah, they dumped a shit ton of bones in the East River. Why did they do that? Recently checked out the Reptile Channel. Right on. I was out adding more heaters in the snake room tonight. What about other flightless birds? His beak, and it sounds like an AK-47 shooting. Are you talking about a cassowary? Those can be fairly dangerous. There's a dude in Texas with some that he's raised from hatchlings, and he still feeds them inside the cages. Speaking of knives, I've been wanting to pick up an OG switchblade, one of the long... I have a couple of those. I buy them when I see them. They dumped all the dino bones in the river in New York River after he said that he had hundreds of people go look. All the mammoth ivory that got dumped. Why did they do that? We knew a kid, one of the buck knives. they had a bunch of water cannon boats, and they would go out under the Arctic ice, under the ice caps, under icebergs, and they would water cannon, and they had these big nets, and they would catch all the ivory, and that's where Buck was getting all their ivory from. We were around Buck Knives a lot because Strider, Paul Boss, used to be at Buck, and they did all the heat treat for Strider knives before Paul Boss moved. Where did he go? Montana, Idaho? I think he went to Idaho. Leather brass knuckles. Why is it they want to hide and lie about? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, what is the benefit to that? I don't know. Because feds are feds, yeah. My wife's uncle makes beaver tail in the slow cooker. Yeah, there's a dude around here, Homestead dude. He does a market garden. He grows a lot of food, and he traps beaver and makes beaver sausage. I've actually had beaver sausage and beaver pepperoni that he made. They threw the bones in each river because they stole them, and they throw away whatever they want wasn't cool. That's what happened. Oh, got it. Okay. Just typical criminal shit, bully shit. Surely someone gave a paleontologist some dog bones. Yeah. There's a lot of guys sending in goat and dog and horse DNA to 23andMe and all these gene places, saying it's their DNA. And it comes back giving them like real profiles and shit, even though they're not human that they're sending in. They're getting busted out left and right over that. Surely someone, yep. Recommendations for stem-free. Oh, best stem-free pre-workout is Gorilla Labs. Derek from More Plates, More Dates. That shit's a great cell volumizer. And if you use a non-stem pre-workout with a stem pre-workout, it pushes it in. It almost amplifies it. Trapped a few feral beavers in my day. Yeah, did they gnaw your arm off? Our shop has a pneumatic electric machine that sounds like a woodpecker pecking on pine. What do you do at your shop, man? What do you guys make? 101 Face. Said dumped because the lack of storage space. Nephilim, maybe. Yeah, maybe Nephilim. That's kind of what I think. Tip Top, what's up? Guys that just got on here, Amanda said she's got a code here. There's two codes. If you buy a day pack, you get 2 small mesh and 1 large mesh pocket right now. We have Woodland day packs. I think there's like 16 of them. And you have to, it says you have to code day pack, put 1 day pack, gets 2 small mesh pockets, 1 large. All items must be in the cart at the time of checkout. And then you'll get those 3 for free. And then also, code Mercantile will get you 20% off all under the lifestyle tab. You get salves, oils, and 3D prints 20% off right now. She's got a lot of that shit available.
I've got a whole bunch of it set up over here if you want.
Okay. What does a non-stem pre-work? It's a cell volumizer. So it's like a pump. Think of it as it's gonna volumize everything, right? So you're gonna look really good. It's gonna pump, and it'll have like nitrous oxide in them and other things, but it also amplifies stimulant. So I'm gonna use both of them together. When I get up in the morning to do, and right before I work out, I do a live video. I'll take just a shot of pre-workout, and then when I come in from doing my video, I'll fill that cup up and put a scoop of the non-stem in there. What's the best general use drone? Man, I've got DJI stuff. Right now, there's a ton of stuff coming on the market because they've banned DJI. But I really like the DJI Pro 4. I've been flying that drone for well over a year, and I've got probably 25 of them, man. I crash them. They get stuck in buildings and shit, and I lose signal, hit wires, hit trees. I've had them underwater. The DJI Pro 4 I have right now, and I didn't think I was going to like it because it's smaller. That sucker flies for 35 minutes on a battery. Get the Fly More kit, whatever you get. You want at least 3 batteries with a gang charger, so it'll charge all 3 at the same time, like nitric oxide to increase blood. Yes. And that's great. I carry one everywhere I go. I fly it all the time. on fitness. What's your take on running long term? I've seen issues with colon cancer. What's the take? You see colon cancer from running? We make sporting good products, cases. Oh, you're the dude. Okay, gotcha. Regenerative, got it. Here, I'll show you the one I use, man. This company right here. It's Derek, More Plates, More Dates. He's been on Rogan a bunch of times. He debunks a lot of shit, too. And their flavors are really good. These right here is what you want. Gorilla Mode, Mode Nitric. Stimulant-free pre-workout formula. And his stem pre-workout is fucking pretty harsh. This one here, and the dose on this is 2 scoops. I take a half of a scoop, and it's fucking, you have to work out when you take that. Long-term distance runners increase odds with colon cancer. Oh, I don't know, man. I would think joints. No matter what lifestyle you pick and how healthy you live, there's going to be some study or test or some motherfucker telling you you're doing it wrong. For every test every study you can find that correlates running with colon cancer, I'm sure you can find 20 others where those runners had no colon cancer and, you know, fucking lived to 85 years old. I would suspect that diet is probably way more important, what you're consuming, than the running with those colon cancer patients. If you want to run, man, by all means run. I would tell you run on, you know, on cork, on grass, you know, not concrete. But I mean, I got a friend, and you know, she runs 100-mile runs all the time, like all the fucking time. She's in all the magazines and shit, and she runs off camber and everything. It's all off-road running, you know. Walking and wind sprints. Fucking, they say that over the age of 30, 99% of Americans will never run again in their life over the age of 30. Not because they can't, they just do not. All right, guys, I still got other stuff I got to do, so I'm going to jump off of here in a few minutes. I'm going to start shutting this all down. I sprint and walk, and I'm fit. That's good, dude. That's great, man. You are in the 1 percentile. That's awesome, man. I do 2 1-minute sprints and walks, then the music hits. Hope everyone's warm. It's supposed to be very cold a lot of places. I can run around the bases. Oh, here's some stuff Amanda's got. These are the peptide boxes. That's for the little ones. That's the bigger. That's the 5, and that's the 3s. And she's got, these are available, I guess. She has these all printed out, ready to go. And then she's got some of these heart boxes. Valentine's Day for your daughter, your mom, your woman. Fill them up with candy or panties or whatever. Stay warm and safe. Absolutely, yeah. I like to ride my bike, stay in shit. Yeah, bike's awesome, dude. You got to do 100 miles on a bike to equal, you know, 1 mile of running. And I know you're going to tell me that you sprint uphill, but you're not the normal. That's not the normal. If you get on an exercise bike and you get on a treadmill, you're gonna fucking hit your target in 10 minutes on that treadmill, and you could spend an hour on the bicycle and not achieve the same calories or, you know, whatever it is you're after. I have bikes. I get it. I love it. Actually snowed in Florida. Enough Taco Bell and anyone at any age can run. 28 Fahrenheit at the moment. I run all the time to get the mail or anything in a wheelchair for months. Yep. 5'10", 280. Can sprint faster than most. That's cool, dude. That is not the normal, man. That's good. Swimming. Yeah, swimming's great for you. Concept rower, man. Get a rower. It's something you can put in your living room. They almost had me with the Peloton thing for there. I really thought about getting a Peloton. I've got a whole cardio suite. What bamboo 3D printers? Bamboo. All right, guys, I'm out. Thanks for hanging out for a few minutes. Here, let's walk over here. You guys want to see this? If this cuts off, that's the end of the video. I lose signal over here pretty often. There's a stack of day packs. There's covert packs, tool bags. 12 gauge micros. Are we still on? More covert packs. Vehicle med bags. Split front chest rigs. Concept 2s. Are the AKs a rower? Tough machine. Last question. Where to get custom knife sheath? I don't know where I would send you for a custom knife sheath anymore, man. I don't have a clue. Wall-mounted battery holders. This is a wall-mounted battery holder right here. Yeah, she can do them. That's exactly what this is. A lot of fupas, guys. Those are all danglers. Those are XLs. Those are all standards. We got probably 20 bins of fupas running right now in motion and being made. We got this. We never put these up. I just thought they were too big. These 6-packs. But she's got a bunch of the 4s. Is that a black M cab? It is. It's my personal black M cab. That's the first one I ever made. Just ordered a black dangler for a friend. Right on, man. Thanks. There's some Brown Man zippered knife pouches. I know we just did Typhon or Tiger Stripe zippered knife pouches. We got a lot of that Tiger orange shit floating around. There's a roll up right there. All right, guys, I'm out. Everybody have a good night.